Okay, I think we are live. With there should be double audio. I think I don't know. I'm gonna verify. If you're live, you're live. If you're not, you're not. All right. Check, check, mic check. Seems to me we have zero views. No, wait, we have two viewers. I think the stream hasn't updated. Um. All right, we'll do a few things here and there. Let's see if the okay. It's live. We are live. All is good. We, I mean, yeah, as good as it could be. We'll start with something fun. Let's just start with the Verge homepage, and we'll see how it goes. So, I mean, it's just 10 seconds. I mean, we should give more time to people. So this is the awkward bit where I try to figure out if something is wrong. You know. Also, we are doing face cam today. Also, I mean, the face cam can be at the top as well. That shouldn't matter. Uh, but yeah, mostly that should be cool. And we're gonna share the link a bunch of times. And awkward silence. That's it. This is literally the part of the stream where I say nothing until I have someone to. Oh, there are people. I'm just dumb. Never mind, guys. Sorry. Okay, cool. So we'll just let's just start with the basics. So we have I see a few messages. That's all right. I think I just had the thing out of sync, and that's why. So sorry, my fault. Okay, there are six people. We can start. Cool. Okay, so today's agenda. Also, just let me know. Do you want my view thingy? This whole square. Should it be in the top right, top left, bottom left, bottom right? Let me know whatever you guys prefer. I'm gonna keep on moving it depending on what type of content we are going through. I think it should be, in my defense, I think it should be on top this side. Well, for you it's this side, right? So I think it should be on that side, just to make sure that I'm not kind of interrupting any things. But let's just do that. Cool. Top right. Okay. Atharva says top right. Well, I kind of disagree. You cannot see the time over there. I I don't know. Okay, we have Krisha and Zora as well. Cool. All right, we're just gonna start. Okay, so let's. I hopefully the audio is fine. I'm not gonna go through that. Okay, so the first and foremost story that I wanted to kind of discuss before we actually get into a live thingy was that there is this new AI pendant thingy. Okay, now this is very similar to the Humane AI pin. Now, if you guys do not know what is the Humane AI pin, it's it's something crazy. So it's basically a kind of a device. I believe it's like $749, and there's like a 24 per month subscription. But if you actually look at the website, it's basically a thing that you put over at your chest. You press on it, and then you can let it know that, hey, it's like your assistant. That's basically it. Well, let's check out. I mean, this is how it looks like basically. It's kind of okay. Turn on chroma key, remove green screen. That's the natural green screen I have. I know that. I'm going to let it be for now. Okay. Thanks, though. All right. So this is the Humani IPN. It's kind of expensive. Uh, I mean, the reviews so far have been really bad. Like if you have watched the MKBHD video, the reviews have been horrible. Kinda okayish. And if you actually go to order, I'm not even sure if it's available. Uh, yeah, you can get a 699 version, for example. Let's just go through it. And let's see if it's actually even possible to get it. And so if I actually go to checkout, you might notice it's a lot of money, right? $699. plus a $24 subscription is not cheap, and that's going to cost a lot. So kind of a bad product. There's also this other thing, which is the R1 Rabbit, which is nowadays we are now seeing a lot of AI devices. So yeah, R1. This is also a AI device, and look how they mention no subscription required. I am pretty sure that's like a jab at human AI, but it's like $199. I am thinking to buy this, though I am waiting for reviews because $1.99, even though it's not that big of a price tag, I mean, personally for me, but shipping costs and then the customs, and we have talked about how Indian, customs officers, they do not like something, coming from outside. They hate it, in fact. So you are not just paying 199, you are also paying like a shit ton of dollars. You know, everyone update the swear counter. So you're paying a lot of money just to get it imported. The same story is with Flipper Zero. Flipper Zero actually just cost like what, 168, $169. It's not much, $169, yeah. It's not much, but if you try to get it in India, which God forbid, if you try to buy something outside of India, because Atmanirbhar Bharat and whatever, a lot of people are gonna get offended for that, but for whatever, it gets converted from $169 to $246. That's more than 50 percentage of the markup. Not just that, there's shipping and then there is customs as well. So it does not make sense for you to ever order these devices from outside, right? Same is the issue with this one. Now, what is Rabbit R1? I should have mentioned it's just an AI device type of thing, which doesn't have any apps, but it's like ChatGPT but on steroids. Okay, so you wouldn't ideally, get it in India. Also, the same is with the Meta glasses. Like I have tried so hard to like get these glasses, for myself. These are just, glasses that has like a camera type thingy. Uh, these are not that, obviously. But you can't buy them. You can't. Available now for purchase in United States, Canada, and United Kingdom. Now, even if you buy them, they cost. I believe they cost like $200 or something. It's not that expensive, and if you have ever gotten like a good pair of Ray-Bans, they are almost the same price range. The issue is you cannot get them in India, and if you could, you have to pay absorbent amount of import fees. Another thing is Meta Quest, for example. I'm really into VR headsets. I want to get one. Guess what? If you want to buy the Meta Quest 3, which once again does not cost that much, it's like what, $499, 499 US dollars, right? Let's convert $400 into, yeah, it's like what, 41,000. If you actually try to get, Meta Quest 3, Meta Quest 3, Amazon in, let's see how much that's gonna cost us, right? 52,000 directly. No reason. Yeah. 52,000 just because you are in India. Also, that's the 128 gig version. That's not even the highest version. Kinda sucks. Anyways, coming to the main point that, what I wanted to discuss, this is the Limitless AI tool. Now, this is not a device which will have like ChatGPT or something. It is not. It's just a recorder, a smart recorder nonetheless, but it's a recorder. What's it going to do is it's going to continuously record whenever you obviously turn it on. It's going to continuously record stuff around you, like whatever is going on, maybe a meeting, maybe anything. But the best part is there's an app along with it. Now, the app, all the recordings will show up in the app. Nothing, not a big deal. But it's going to now create a proper conversation, like a memo style thingy. If you have ever used the Microsoft Teams, excuse me, if you have ever used the Microsoft Team Chat GPT feature, like you can basically catch up on what happened in a meeting. It's just that, but in real life meeting. And if you go through the review, once again, the review is really good. You should go through that. This is something that I am looking forward to. It's just $99, and if you had to convert, it's just like 8,000 to. Wow, the dollar, Indian rupee keeps on falling against the dollar. Once again, we don't discuss politics, but that's horrible. Anyways, might get it after like a review, but hey, isn't that nice? Okay, just a question to the chat. Would you get a device like this? It's just a smart recorder. You know, so if I actually could, just limitless AI, if I could actually just show you what it does, and I want to know if you guys would ever be interested in getting something like this. I just want a yes or no from you guys. Okay, so it's just a variable AI, and it creates a transcript along with, it takes that transcript, puts it into ChatGPT, and now it categorizes everything into like an agenda and like a helpful context and everything. Okay, that's basically it. Would you get that? Okay, Zora says yes, Daniel says yes, Krisha says yes. Okay, Asa says yes. Cool. Uh, okay. Well, even though it's $99, would you get it? Realistically, let's say it's your money. It costs 8,000 rupees. Okay, Atharva says yes. I'm surprised by the response because normally, I mean, most of you are students. Some of you have been working. Most of the students are okay. Well, listen, it's kind of like selection bias because the people who are watching me on a Saturday night have nothing better to do, kind of. And these are gonna be nerds who are watching me, nerds who like note taking. So I'm pretty sure some of you are just thinking, hey, maybe I can just go to college, put on the pin, like the pendant, and I don't have to pay attention in the class. Maybe the pendant will do the job, and then I can just take those notes and put it into my Obsidian and call it a day. But if I could just get it for a month for testing, I don't think it's worth buying. All right. Okay. Thanks. That's an opinion. Fair enough. I personally, I would get it just for work. I would get it because there are so many things, in my line of work where in a lot of meetings, a lot of information is disseminated and a lot of information is, spoken. And if you're not writing it down, you might forget it. And it has happened with me. We can do with apps. That is true. This could just be an app. You could just put your smartphone up and you could just put your iPhone on the table and be like, hey, I'm recording, right? So I'm pretty sure. But the thing is, the irony is, Atharva, if the app costs like $30, I don't think you would buy the app, would you? If this costs $99, but if the app costed $30, which is like one third, less than one third, it does the exact same things that you want, you know and also you don't have to worry about your battery life because it's just piggybacking off your smartphone's battery life. We wouldn't pay $30. I don't think so, right? That's the thing. A lot of people don't pay for apps. Okay, in the chat, people in the chat, have you ever paid for an app? Like ever, or like, a significant amount? For example, I pay for a lot of apps. Uh, do you guys pay for any apps? And if you do, what type? Just type it down. Do you okay, Dwij says yes. Tell me what apps. Okay, listen. PUBG, PUBG or Call of Duty, Royal Points or caches or whatever it is you see, that does not count. Okay. In-app purchases, uh, depends. Okay, Krisha says never paid for an app. Krisha, I'm surprised you have an iPhone and a MacBook and you have never paid for an app. Cool. Okay. As I'm surprised you have an iPhone since a few months, I believe, almost a year. You have not paid. You pay for cloud storage. Okay, that counts, guys. If you're paying for cloud storage or Spotify or whatever, it counts. That technically is payment. They've said Spotify. That's correct, right? I mean, I pay for Spotify. I pay for Spotify Duo because it's easier, for two people. So Asta Krisha, you have never paid for what? Spotify, YouTube, anything? Prime? Okay, listen, I don't want to start counting Prime and Netflix and all because then everyone's gonna be like, hey, I have a Prime video. Uh, Depends. Which has music composing softwares? What type of software? Which could you please name those softwares for us? Okay, no, not paid. Asta, you have never gotten. Okay, cool. Respect. YouTube once. Zora is like, hey, I tried YouTube Premium once. Didn't like it. Amazon Prime, but other than that, no. Hmm. Why not? I know I'm kind of putting you guys on spot, but why not? I'm just curious. Cause Adobe. Daniel, you pay for Adobe? Why? Adobe is so costly. It's so costly. Okay, listen, wait. I think we can do something. If I'm just gonna be talking, I think we can create a new scene. I'm gonna call it YouTube. I'm just doing something in OBS. Give me a second. Everyone, please keep on. Daniel, why do you pay for Adobe? Is it worth it? Do you think it is worth it? Discuss. Everyone, keep on typing. YouTube chatting. I should have thought of this further. Okay, the audio is back, guys. I'm so sorry. I'm still figuring out the thing. I'm gonna do video capture device, and yeah, I'm just using the yeah. Okay, I'm back. So sorry for that. OBS is kinda giving me a tough time, almost kinda, and we are managing 52 pixels. Okay, cool. This is gonna be my streaming chat thingy. So if you are discussing back and forth, I would rather have this view. And if we are discussing something on here, this will be the view. Don't you just love it when you have to do like OBS setups live? But hey, whatever. Cool. Okay, anyways, enough goofing around. Okay, all right. So the gist is, the point is, I might get it if it's available because it's fun, and why not? All right, let's move on to our next story, which is AirPlay turns Delta emulator into a full-on retro console. Okay, so I believe we are kind of, clashing over into stories where, we are talking about emulators and Delta. So I'm gonna open up my Obsidian and I'm gonna, take a few things here and there, try to merge everything. Let's put it aside. All right. Okay. So let's start discussing emulators and emulation, whatever. Now, for those who don't know, emulators are basically like virtual machines, right? Emulators are just like virtual machines that you have. So, for example, if you run, say, Kali Linux on VMware or VirtualBox inside your Windows, it's just virtualization all the way, right? Now, you can do the same thing. Now, at the end of the day, if you think about it, for example, your PS4, PS3, PS2, or your Xbox or your Game Boy, all of them are just running on specific operating systems. They are just operating systems. That's the point, right? You could technically run them in a virtualized environment, and that's basically it. Now, it's not so easy. It's not that easy because a lot of the times these specific game devices are made for specific hardware, right? And you can't just run them on an x86 Windows computer. That's not how it works. So we are not just doing a virtual machine, but it's more or less kind of like a emulation, where now I'm emulating the hardware that actually falls below the software layer, and I'm just emulating hardware. So for example, if as I said, for example, this is my iPhone, and on my Windows or on my Mac OS, MacBook, if I decide to get a software which is going to emulate a hardware, which is pretending to, for example, imagine this is like my Game Boy, it's just pretending to be a Game Boy hardware. And then I can just run software and games on top of it. And that's basically it. That's what emulation is. Now, emulation in on itself is not illegal. That's perfectly legal. You can do that, except for a few times where, companies have issues with that because proprietary software and whatnot, especially Nintendo. But the games that come along are not free, right? Because you can't just go on the internet and buy the game, or I mean, you can technically buy it, but you can't just get the game file which is supposed to run on Nintendo DS, or maybe a Game Boy, or maybe Xbox 360, or maybe PSP, or PS2, or whatever, right? You can't do that. You would need specialized hardware for that. And that's what a lot of people do. They get like specialized hardware. They put their game cartridges. If you remember the box type of thing, you plug it in and then you play your games. uh, just a side note, us Indians, when we were playing those games, when we had a Sega box or whatever, if you are old enough, You know what I'm talking about? You must have played Mario. I'm pretty sure there are a lot of people in my audience. They have never played Mario. I'm disappointed. But the point is, you had that gaming box. Now, I can assure you, almost, unless you are like a very rich kid, you always had a knockoff version of that game player. In India, at least as far as I know, we didn't have actual Game Boys. We had something else, right? And what happened is you would have those cartridges, and usually a cartridge is only supposed to have one game, which is Super Mario, for example, or Contra. There should be cartridges for different games. But what we had, and if I'm pretty sure what you guys remember, is 9,999 games, or 9 million, which is not even possible, but that's what they wrote. They would have these many games inside one cartridge and they would put it, and now you have a list of games. Those were pirated. Those were copies of copies of copies. Those were pirated games. And that's what used to happen even before years and years. Now, coming back to the point, these emulators that we use, that I am, for example, using to play, let's say, God of War, I've been playing a lot of Prince of Persia, a lot of them, there's no proper way to grab those ROMs from the internet. I can't just pay money to, for example, EA and be like, hey, can you give me the ROM for Prince of Persia, Two Thrones, the entire game, which I want to run on my PSP emulated hardware? It's not possible because that store does not exist. So what do we do? What I have done, in fact, is it's technically I'm downloading games. It's a very key definition. I'm downloading them from the internet, not exactly in a legal manner, but the issue is there's no other way. And a lot of people on the internet are going to say that, hey, it's not piracy if you there's no other way to get those games and if you just download them. Sure, I am comfortable enough that, hey, I have paid for this game when I like before a few years. I own these games on certain other platforms. So I'm gonna download it illegally regardless because I own those games. I just don't have any option to bring them here. So that's what I'm doing. That's the entire disclaimer. Literally, the entire 5 minute discussion was just a disclaimer. Why and why you shouldn't do that. I'm gonna show you guys how to emulate, how you download ROMs. That's completely up to you and not on me. Also, if you think you already have gotten, wink, wink, you already have bought these games, but you just want to download them because, you already paid the money, wink, wink, I'll give you a website. Maybe. Maybe I'll just put it on my Instagram. I'm not going to do it on YouTube, but that's the thing. All right. Do we all agree? Does that make sense? Uh, cool. Also, if you notice today, the chat, we are in like ultra low latency mode, which means the back and forth is like seconds, which I kind of prefer, but I also kind of don't prefer. It does not give me the excuse to like just stop and pretend to read chat. But okay. Yeah, Sunny, Nintendo games. I don't know what you mean by kind of Nintendo games, but Nintendo games. Yes. Also, I realize a lot of my bad habits are gonna show up on stream because I decided to do a face cam. But hey, we have to put ourselves out there. Cool. Okay. Now, I'm going to show what exactly I mean by this. And now, Delta is an emulator that exists on the App Store, right? So, for example, you can go on your iPhone and you can just search for Delta emulator. Sure, whatever. If you search for that, you're going to get an official App Store link and you can just go there and you can just download the, thing. And let's just check where's the App Store. I can just write iOS. That should be fine. Or so I think. Where's the button? Okay. App Store. Are you kidding me? Is there no button which just takes me to the actual App Store? Really? Do I just have to open up my Mac's App Store? Delta. Okay. All right. We're gonna do it the other way around. So yeah, this is the kind of emulator, and this is how it looks like, and it is a lot of old games. I kind of agree that it's just old games, but if you think about it, you bring your own ROMs. These are basically what we call the files that actually go into this. But yeah, this is the emulator. Now, on my laptop, I have a different emulator, and the emulator is called OpenEMU. Now, I'm going to show you guys where to download it from. So, if I just write openemu.org, this is a website. This is where you can get the emulators. You just have to download like one thing, and it has a lot of emulators. So you have everything from Game Boy to like Sega CD or Sega Genesis to Nintendo DS to Nintendo 64 to NES, or literally a lot of different things. Right? You can map your own controls. You can get your own controller if you want. I would suggest get it if you're gonna plan on playing like PS games or PSP games. But it works. It just works, and there are these many systems available, right? My favorite is the PSP part, the Sony PSP, and also the Sony PlayStation 1, but it supports a lot of things. So, for example, when I open up the OpenEMU, and once again, I hope you guys can see it. I am saying for Nintendo games, Ninja Simulator, okay, you have used the emulator. My suggestion is go for this. Go for OpenEMU. It has a lot of things. So it has a lot of, so for example, it has like 4 Atari consoles. So if you guys don't remember, Atari is like a very, very, very old uh, kind of console thingy. Similar to Gold Emulator. Are you referring to well, I don't know how to pronounce it, but is it PPSSPP, right? That's the PSP emulator that exists on Android. So yeah, you have a lot of emulation, and I have downloaded a few games, downloaded legally. Yeah. So you're referring to the PSP one. All right. We're gonna talk about that as well. Okay. So once again, a lot of different games. So if I just actually go to all games, this is what I have been playing as of now. I put up a poll on Instagram, and a lot of people were saying, "Hey, why don't you?" I asked people, "Hey, what games do you want to see?" And people were like, "Hey, why don't you do like Contra or Taken or Mortal Kombat or Spider-Man or Super Mario or a lot of other games?" And I believe a lot of people also asked for cricket, which is, I mean, hey, the IPL is going on, so cool. We're gonna open up one of these games because someone mentioned that, hey, what happens to emulation if you're using emulation? Does your Mac not get overheated and all? And let's talk about that. Now, for a lot of reasons, this Super Mario game, this entire game file, it is like what 40 kbs. I'm gonna show it to you in my downloads, for example, not screenshots, downloads in ES. So Super Mario Bros is just 32 kilobytes. I don't think I can zoom in right now. Uh, do we have magnifier? Nope. Cool. We are not magnifying anything. But you can see it's just 32 kilobytes. And if I actually just unzip it, max to max it guess it's like not even a megabyte. That's how small these games are. And so if I actually just open the game, and I'm going to restart because that's okay. I'm going to disable the volume, and you can see it looks freaking amazing. It looks like crystal clear, and everything is running on like a really good thing, like a really good frame rate. There are cheats. There are cheats in the game. There are cores. There are display modes. There's so many different things that we can do. We can do different shaders. I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna decrease the scale because I believe it looks a bit nicer, and I gotta edit game controls. So once again, the game controls are really easy. So it's just up, down, arrow keys. I'm gonna map it to AWAST. So oops, WSAT. Start is just gonna be this. Select is just gonna be this. I'm gonna put L and K as my A and B. Uh, I just want to play the game online just to show you guys. Once again, guys, this is Mario. If you have never seen Mario, I don't know what's wrong with you, but this is how Mario looks like. Okay. Now, let's just okay. Okay, let's just start the game. Once again, as I said, very simple game, and Yeah, that's it. That's Mario, guys. It's once again. Come on. I understand it might seem boring, but it's just a platform, right? Oi, 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 oi. Hmm. Well, let's pretend we didn't see that. I'm gonna restart. Okay, cool. Let's start again. You guys didn't see that. Okay, cool. Let's do it again. Okay, guys, I haven't played Mario in a while. Okay, my skills are a bit rusty. Also, Mario has this amazing feature. You can't go back. You can't. Okay, sit Mario KY Rite. Huh? Oh, you wrote it in Gujarati. Okay. I go through the entire video. It's gonna make sense. Also, my phone is down there. That's why. Okay. So yeah, I mean, Mario is just fun. Come on, guys. You have to love Mario. It's just fun. Also, there are like a lot of secrets and you know, yeah. So you can just go down here if you want. There's just like a secret level. Listen, if you don't remember Mario, I don't know what to tell you. You can basically just skip like half of the level doing this. It's fun. Hey, whatever. Sir, one up. Yeah. Okay, okay, okay. That kind of sucks. That's okay. That's okay. We are good. We are good. Okay, I always failed this flag. Yeah. Okay, that was stupid. Whatever. Super Mario Bros. Guys, riveting content for the channel. But yeah, hey, would you like to watch like a speed run of Mario? I'm trying to get good at it. It's once again without a controller, it's difficult, but I believe it's a fun thing. You can eventually. That's me dead. Okay, cool. I'm gonna stop before I embarrass myself more. So that was Mario, guys. Cool. ठीक है. Riveting content. I know. Amazing stuff. Let's check out Contra. It's been a while. Okay. Also, fun stuff. You can actually just pause the game whenever you want. You can just save the game state. So there's also a save inside the game, but you can just save it whenever you want, right? Also, if you don't do anything, it just starts showing you this, thing like, a demo of the game. But I think that's sweet. Game controls, we don't need to change it. Scale, we might do like a 3x. Uh, Once again, my laptop isn't heating. Everything is like cool off. Okay, let's start. Okay, one player, two players. Once again, if anyone wants to, can you do a Minecraft speed run? Atharva, I'm not gonna answer that. It the last time I tried to do a speed run, it took me like 40 minutes. So I'm not that good at Minecraft. So cool. All right. I'm gonna play Contra for a while. I swear we'll get into the live stream in a while. Okay. Cool. Oh, that kind of sucks. Okay, so there's no, so if okay, I'm gonna show it to you guys what I mean. So if I keep on pressing the button, he still just shoots like one bullet, right? Now, if you have used a different version of Contra, like if you might have played a different version of Contra, you have these extra buttons. If you keep on pressing those buttons, he just shoots like spams bullet. It's like an automatic gun. You can't do that, not in this game. So what I'm gonna do is I can just go to edit game controls, and there's an option which says rapid fire toggle right here, right? And there's a quick save, quick load, rewind, fast forward, a lot of stuff, right? So I'm just gonna click on rapid fire toggle. I'm gonna put it as O and then P, and let's just go back and let's just, if I press O, wait, I think the game is frozen. Okay, if I press, yeah, I think if I, yeah, I think I just started rapid fire, right? So that's the thing. It's fun. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. We need that. We need, never mind. So yeah, that's it. That's Contra, guys. Fun stuff. Riveting content. If anyone has any questions regarding that, let me know. I'm gonna play it for a while because why not? It's been a while and I'm dead. Cool. So yeah, that's Contra. Fun stuff. Runs really smooth. really pixelated, but hey, runs fine. So whatever. Then we have. I want to check out Need for Speed Most Wanted because I have. Oh, it's in a Nintendo DS thing, so there will be like two screens. So once again, I don't know how the controls are gonna work here. Okay, I'm gonna once again change everything to. Oh, there are a lot of buttons. So you have X, Z. Uh-oh. Okay, let's move the controls from this end. So I'm gonna put it as L, K, I, and J. Left trigger should okay, Q is fine. Right trigger should be E. Start should be enter. Select should be that. I'm not gonna change the lid and all of that stuff. But I'm gonna change the up down thingy. So W, S, A, and D, and that should be fine. Let's just try to play the game. I'm doing it for the first time. So yeah. Once again, as I said, it's because the Nintendo DS was like a two, it was like a flip thingy. There will be two screens, and yeah. Also, I don't know. Okay, we have to press a button. Touch screen to start. Is it just my mouse? What's the original Nintendo DS? Blacklist 15 race. Oh, I remember those days. Oh man, cool. Shift and select. What was the A button again? Oh yeah, okay, okay. We have to figure out this. Come on, we can do this. Is it? Oh, you just press the keys. I'm gonna write AMAN. Honestly, we should just do this on the stream every single time. Profile icon. I mean, okay, cool. Uh, select, I guess, which is just A. Oh no, I came back. Okay, I think it's J then. No, L, sure. Saving to game card, whatever, whatever. Quick play, sure. Okay, this is not the version that we play on PS or on our laptops, because this is running slow, and it's not running slow because of my laptop, but it's just how the hardware was. And can we just click on it? Does it work? I'm pretty sure there has to be a way which we can change like the speed of the game and all. I'm not sure though. Oh come on, this is horrible. Oh, you are supposed to. Oh, you're supposed to play it on the other. Oh God. Oh God. Hold on. Display mode. We know this. 180. Cool. I'm driving backwards, guys. Is it? Oh wait. I'm just dumb. I'm just dumb. This is not the most wanted that we play, but hey, whatever. Isn't it fun, guys, playing retro games? I know everyone nowadays with the GTA 5 and all of that. But look at this. This is the real 3D graphics. This is fun. This is how games were supposed to be. Really pixelated. I know. Whatever you people nowadays have, enough hardware to burn their computers. But hey, look at this. This ran on a frigging potato. I'm not even kidding. It ran on a frigging potato of a computer chip. Nowadays, your computer is gonna start crying, be like, hey, GTA 5 needs an update to play the game. How much is the update? 60 gigs. This game size, how much is it? Probably 60 kilobytes. So, you know, whatever. This is people in the good olden days had game optimization for real. So, hey, whatever. Also, we have Spider Man. I'm gonna try Spider Man before we move out from this. Okay, whatever. Oh, why? Okay, it's just upside down. Cool. Also, I think we can change the display mode to. Can you just do me? Oh no, it just shows me one thing. I'm gonna do Yeah, okay, all right. New game. Cool. Chapter 1. That's Mary Jane. That's your Tobey Maguire dude. Cool. All right. Let's see what's you know in the store. Also, the bottom half of the screen is just nothing. They use it for subtitles. That's cool. What is it? Three? I'm under. Okay, that's cool. We don't have access to the third dimension. I can't go like front and back. Oh, these are buttons. Oh, I can set buttons. I can. Oh, all right. Okay, this is fun. This is. I have no idea what I'm. All right. Okay, we can now. Okay, hold on. We can punch. Sure. Hey, Spider-Man doesn't kill, so whatever. Do you look at him? Like just look at him. He's on the side of the. I can't even increase the scale. Whatever. Main display. Look at him. He's just on the side of the thingy. Whatever. In Windows, how do you play this game? Utsav, if you go back to the starting of the live stream, you could check out when I'm talking about the ROMs. You can just buy this specific software, and then I'm gonna tell you guys where you can get your ROMs from on Instagram. So don't worry. I'll mention it. Batman. That's a good one. I tried finding the ROM for Batman. Difficult stuff. I tell you, the difficult stuff, kind of. Also, I'm gonna show you guys Prince of Persia because Prince of Persia because the way our hardware is, it's like super powerful. We can just start the game midway. So if I just click on resume, look at it. My game starts. My game starts literally in the middle, right? And look at this. Isn't this cool? I mean, come on, you know. Yeah. Also, Prince of Persia, guys, come on. Really, okay, okay, all right, all right, all right. Really interesting concepts. Time travel. Well, time rewind. Sure. And wall running because that's what Prince of Persia is. All right, all right, all right, all right. So yeah, that's okay. Okay, this is. I think this is gonna fall. That's not where we are supposed to go. No, 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 no. Mm-mm. Yeah. Okay, guys, give me a break. Still understanding the mechanics and playing this without a thing like a controller is really difficult. Okay, this is gonna fall. This is gonna fall. What about Mario? I played Mario. What do you mean? We just played Mario before a while. Okay. Don't you just love Prince of Persia games? It's just fun. I think it's just fun. Also, if you mess up, you could just always rewind the time. In my case, I can just save the game. So I saved the game and that's it. It just worked. I don't have to worry about it. Okay, that was stupid, right? Now it tells me that, hey, I can just rewind the time. So I'm going to rewind the time. But I don't need to do that, you know. Yeah, see, it tells me to rewind the time. I don't have to. I can just start the game from where I stopped. Isn't that the okay? No, 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 no. Okay, I'm gonna rewind the time just to save some time, guys. Give me a second, cause come on. Let's just calm down, calm down. It's gonna be a while. Uh, yeah, we are supposed to get on this side, and yeah. And once again, as I said, I can just do infinite saves. Technically, I don't have to worry about using my sand powers again. But you know, yeah, cool stuff. Also, these are the save points. Like if you drink water from this, your health goes high up and all. You can just save the game there if you, oh, come on, if you want. And I usually like to do double saves. Once again, I know it's technically cheating, but hey, whatever. We are playing on an emulator. I never said it was going to be fair. What the heck? All right, give me a second. Okay, I don't think the levels are this difficult, kind of. Also, the camera is horrible, guys. If you play this game on like a PC, it is fine, but the cameras on the thing this is horrible because you can't use a mouse. You can't. It just sucks, right? Like I mean, I don't have a mouse right now, but hey, whatever. Did what? Are you dumb? Is my character just dumb? Why did it do that? Okay, you're dead. Cool. Okay, I'm gonna play this game for like the next 5 minutes. I just have to see this level through. Give me a, you know. Yeah, we can use cheats. That's the thing. We can use cheats. Now, I wouldn't use cheats for like game like Prince of Persia because it doesn't make sense. Also, let's just change our weapon. Also, I think our, oh, so that's how you collect sand. Wait, where am I supposed to go? All right. Nope, that's not where. All right. I don't know why these guys are still fighting us, given that the entire thing is like collapsing. But hey, bad guys be bad guysing. Is that where we are supposed to go? I'm not sure. Let's do. You see, that's the issue with these perspective type of games because I never know which direction you are supposed to follow. Hmm? All right, all right, all right, all right. Calm down, calm down. No, no, no. See, and uh, 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 okay. That once again, I know, I know. I'm just showcasing the whole thing. I'm gonna save it right here. I'm gonna stop the game. Wait, let's just save it once more. You know, you can't never be too careful. Okay, quit and yeah, whatever. That's what I wanted to show. A second. Give me a second. Sorry, just have some messages to check. All right. Don't think anything important. Okay. I have a few personal messages. So I have a friend who mentions that she used to watch the Jake Gyllenhaal movie. Also, that's how you pronounce. Yes, Jake Gyllenhaal. Okay, if you don't know who I'm talking about, that's the Prince of Persia, the Persia, Prince of Persia. That's the that's the movie. All right, this dude who, what other movie has he been in? He was Mysterio in Spider-Man, if you remember that. What else has Jake Gyllenhaal played? Okay, hold on. We gotta now, go through this. Jake Gyllenhaal, he was in what other movies? He has been in Southpaw. I don't know if you guys remember that. Guy Ritchie's Covenant, the day after. What are the famous movies? There's Love and Other Drugs. That's an amazing movie. Enemy, that's a good one. Source Code, he was also in Life, which you might remember. Whatever. Listen, Jake Gyllenhaal, smart dude. Whatever. Uh, okay. I'm gonna check other messages. Okay. Hey, listen. I speak good Gujarati. Okay, stop criticizing. Whatever. Okay. I think we caught astray from our point. Okay, I'm gonna read. Sir, VCOP 2. Okay, Sunny, I see, but the VCOP thingy, it does not work. There's just a lot of, it's just a lot of data to download. It's like 600 MBs. I didn't get a chance. I'm so sorry. I didn't get a chance to download it properly. I might do it. We might do another stream. Arc is not available on Windows yet. Light Yagami. Wait, hold on. Light Yagami, are you the one who sent me an email when I was in Parul saying that you need a change of faculty in cloud? I believe, was it cloud? You were from what, 6B something? I've seen source code. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Also, Arc is available on Windows. It is available. It's now in open beta. If you don't have a beta, I'll give you like a referral code. I need a confirmation, Light Yagami. Were you the one who who dropped me an email saying that you wanted someone else to take cloud computing? I'm gonna wait for you to reply. I don't know how we go from playing this to like Jake Gyllenhaal movies, but hey, whatever. So that was Delta. Delta is what I was suggesting. So everyone, you can just like, okay. Listen, Light Yagami. I know, Light Yagami is an anime character. I know, I've seen Death Note. Okay, side story. When I was in Parallel University, there were a few because there's only so many subjects I can take, right? Because uh, once again, it's talking mode. Let's switch to YouTube mode. Okay, cool. When I was in Parallel University, there are so many subjects that I can take, which is like I hardly can take per day. I can only talk for 6 hours. 6 hours, six subjects maximum. That's it. I can't do more than that. Make sense, right? Now there were classes. I got this anonymous email, me and the supervisor who was there along with me. We got this email which said that, hey, we want someone else to take the cloud computing lecture. I believe it was cloud computing, maybe. And they complained. There are always a lot of complaints from the students and all. And I agree. I agree with most of the complaints that students have. And the email just said, I am ill. There was a horrible mistake in the email. They mentioned themselves as Light Yagami, but the email was from L Detective, which does not make sense. Like, are you referring to yourself as Light Yagami? Are you referring to yourself as L? Those are two different characters. If you have seen the Death Note anime, it's pretty clear. Okay. If you have read the manga, it's pretty clear. Also, dude, listen, Light Yagami, I probably have read more manga than you have. Not a challenge. Not a challenge. I prefer to read my manga, so I know what Death Note is. Please don't question my validity when it comes to manga. But hey, whatever. Cool. Yeah, you're right. It's only for Windows 11. That's true. They are working on a Windows 10 thing. You can do that. Join the Windows Archive from your college email. I'm using Archive and Windows. It's a little glitchy, but of course it's in beta stage. That's true. Uh, uh, is Arc available on Androids yet? I don't think so. No, right? So yeah, kind of sucks. I mean, you can use there's another browser which is kind of similar. There's, I believe, the Orion browser. In no way it has features like Arc, but uh, I heard it in a Verge podcast recently that the Arc feature, which exists for Browse for Me feature, which exists on iOS app right now on the Arc, it's coming to most of all the Chromium browsers. That's something that Google is working on. So hey, cool. Maybe you can get that. So it's not on Android yet. Yeah. So it was you. It was you, like Yagami. Why can't I just be using an initial from it? You mentioned L. Okay, I gotta pull up that email. No, I don't think I would have access to that anymore since I left that place. Whatever. Cool. Uh, Arc is not on Android. Cool. Cool. Also, hey, you should try spelling your okay at the risk of sounding a bit homophobic. Which once again, I'm just making a joke right now. But hey, Light Yagami, you should write your name in reverse. You know, it's a joke. I'm so sorry, it's a joke. Okay, what is the review on Arc on iOS? I personally did not like it. Light, are you referring to the Arc search or the Arc browser? There are two apps on iOS as of right now. The newer one is the Arc search. The browser is, I mean, it's lacking a lot of features. It breaks my. Okay. The browser is horrible. Don't use it. It's just supposed to be there as a share sheet. It's just supposed to be there for it's a companion app for your actual browser on Mac, right? Don't use it. It's not made for that. What you're supposed to use is the Arc Search, which is supposed to replace the original browser companion, right? So the Arc Search, it is really good for research and searching. I agree, 100% agree. But the issue with that is it breaks your websites. It does not have a good it does not have enough like good enough interface. For example, Safari gives me like a lot of control over the reader view and what is the size of the web page and all of that. Arc search does not do that. Okay, that's the issue. It does not do that. It's not made for that. So I don't see it's see they have mentioned, excuse me, they have mentioned it multiple times. It's not supposed to be your replacement browser, not yet, not on iOS. It's supposed to be a companion app that you use for searching next to Safari. Now, the workflow that I personally use and what I would suggest as well for you is instead of making it your default browser, you use that browser as a search thingy. Like you use it to search for something, you use it to generate like a report or whatever, but you still keep your default browser as Safari, the browser that automatically opens up every single time you click on a link or whatever. So it's not ready yet. Arc is not. I mean, they are a for-profit company, but they have they don't have like that many big investors, and they don't sell data. So it is really. I personally think so that Arc needs a lot of funding, and unless they make their app well, you know, paid, once again, I don't think they're going to introduce a subscription service for a browser. Once again, that sounds horrible. But the only way these browsers earn money is by selling mostly data, right? Exception Brave, you might think, hey, Brave doesn't do that. Well, Brave has its own cryptocurrency token thingy. That is their source of income mostly. And for most of the browser, for example, for Firefox, their source of income is just having Google as the default default search engine, right? That's literally billions and billions. That's one of the majority things. So question: is there an alternative for Vans for iOS? Apple banned it before a few YouTube ads are becoming worse. uBlock Origin can solve on PC, but on okay. Yeah, as I was saying, let's just finish the Arc point. Uh, I think they should make the Arc browser paid. I think they should do that. It's one-time purchase. Maybe keep it at $5. You know that I know that's not a sustainable business model. Their motto, if you have actually been following people on Arc, is that uh, they would not charge individuals, but they would charge businesses for services, which is like a freemium model. Where it's like you don't charge anything to individuals, but on enterprise level, you charge like people. Hey, whatever, cool. As for we'll talk about it. Okay, as for YouTube Vanced on iOS, it's not gonna work unless you are ready to use test flight on your Mac or on your Windows to download something from the alt store. And once again it's for an average user. That's a lot of work. You are not an average user. I can say by I can judge you by the type of questions you're asking, but you can do that. Just use alt store, probably find like a similar alternative, or use a browser with ad blocks. So Firefox on iOS, listen, it's very underrated. It's really good. Firefox, Horribly underrated. Really, 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 really good. Also, it's not Chromium. That's good. Firefox has always supported extensions since so long. Brave is doing that recently. Brave, another option. UI is horrible on Brave, but hey, you could give it a try. If it blocks your ads, it blocks you. You can just use it for YouTube watching. Also, another issue with that is you don't get 1080p. You are max cap at 720p, and I don't like that. So sorry, that's basically what I have for suggestions. I'm gonna read a handset. I know Brave can be used to block ads, but the UI. I know, yeah, that's what I was saying. I read your chat now. Utsav says, what about CyberFox browser and Hackbar extension for pentest? CyberFox, I wait. People are sending me snaps. Guys, focus on the live. Whatever. Give me a second. I'm gonna check the snaps. If you know who I am, if you know who you are, who's sending me snaps right now, thanks. Cool. Keep on taking more snaps. I'm pretty sure Surat somewhere is like, hey, yeah, I'm watching Common Sir instead of IPL or whatever. Cool. Thanks. Cool. All right. Cyber. Funny. Funny. There are like 18 people who have no idea what I'm talking about, and now people are just adding me on Snapchat. Stop. Stop. All right. Stop. Let me talk about CyberFox. Okay. Now I have an increase in viewers. I don't know why. Okay. Let's normal mode again. And CyberFox, I've heard of CyberFox. I just can't put my finger on it. What is it supposed to be? It's CyberFox is just wait, this one? No, wait, CyberFox. What's up? Is this CyberFox? Is this what you meant? CyberFox browser? Why does it not have a proper website? Why is everything pointing to Softonic or something? It's a fork of Firefox. I know that. I know it's a fork of Firefox. It's even if it's not on GitHub, what's the point? Could someone drop me a link as to what you're talking about? What do you mean by I just have extra apps open. I'm just gonna close them. What do you mean? TTPD. Well, given the fact that I have no idea what that abbreviation means, I'm gonna ask what is TTPD? The tortured poets. Oh God. Why? Could you just not write that? And yes, I heard it. Oh God. Hey, listen, I'm not good with abbreviations. Cool. Thanks. Uh, Holy shit. A lot of yeah. Uh-huh. I'm gonna clear all the notifications. There's a lot, like a shit ton. Sorry, everyone. I'm gonna see your messages later. Not right now. Taylor Swift's new album. Yeah, I got it. Review. I only heard one song. I it listen. I didn't like listen to it like properly. What's wrong with Google now? I think I heard the main one, which is I think that was title. I am sorry. I need to listen to more of it to give you a review. I can't give. I'm not comfortable giving you a review right now. But I heard it. That's what I would say. So yeah, cool. Hackbar extension comes in Firefox. Yeah. Okay, listen. Hack. What was it? Hackbar. Sorry. So I mean, you can just get Hackbar for almost anything. Like it's on Chrome Web Store, so you can do a lot. Hackbar is just there to automate like XSS and all of that stuff. Do that, sure, it's convenient, but my question is why? Why do that? I know it gives you a lot of features, but why do that? If you listen, if you're going to be doing like encoding and hashing and all of that, my suggestion is just use CyberChef. Okay, CyberChef. I don't know if you guys know this. It's an amazing tool which can do a lot of stuff. If you're ever doing like a reverse engineering malware analysis, anything, CyberChef is the goat. What do I mean by that? So, for example, if I wanted to, let's say, right, hello from the other side, because Adele, sure. Now, if I want to convert it to base 64, I can just do that. If I want to convert it from base 64 to normal, I can do that. I can do a hex dump if I want. Isn't that cool? Huh? If I want to do, let's say, a fork or do an entropy, like, hey, what is the amount of entropy this thing has? And it says, hey, it usually is like standard English. See, it's a lot of complicated concepts right now. But I know we are going on a sidetrack. But hold on, I'm gonna explain what I mean by this. Okay, now entropy is the amount of measurement for how random something is, right? English language, not that random. So what I wrote here, according to the Shannon scale, this Shannon entropy scale, it says that it is probably English text. Now you might be thinking, obviously it's English text. No, but listen, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna convert it to base 64. Now, if you look at base 64, I'm gonna stop doing this. It looks random. The base 64 here, it looks random. I'm gonna increase the size so you guys can see it. I'm gonna check the chat just a second. This looks random, yes. And even if I just take all of this and just put it here, and if I just remove base 64 well option here, let's just remove it. If I turn on this entropy thing, it still knows it's probably English text. Okay, I think that's cool. I think that's cool. If something is properly encrypted, now I'm gonna take something. Let's try to encrypt something with AES. Okay, so I'm gonna take the original thing. I'm gonna put some key as. Do we want to keep it X? Whatever. I'm gonna keep something. Whatever. And it says hex. I know UTF-8. Can we just do numbers? Sure. Very complicated stuff. Invalid key length, 4 bytes. All right, guys, I'm gonna pick something easy to encrypt with. ROT 13? No, that's not. That's too easy. You know what? Fuck it. Cool. Let's put it here. And as you can see, even if I do an entropy scan, it's still English case because ROT 13 doesn't do shit. Hold on. Can we do something crazy? Uh, let's do hashing. Can we just get like a cool let's do a SHA-256. Do they not have SHA-3 is fine, probably. Okay, cool. Right. So if I generate the hashes like hello from the other side, sure. Hashes are once again not reversible. Hold on. Let me just say this again properly. And for people who get a joke, text me right now. Hashes are not reversible. Hashes are a one-way function. Okay. The reason I'm angry, that the context is a lot of people ask me if they can convert a hash back into its original statement. Not possible, guys. Sorry for shouting. Really, I'm really sorry. Not possible. All right. Back to this. The point was, if you look at it, if you just do the entropy scale, even if the hash is there, it's like fully encrypted, it still tells me that hey, it probably is English text because there's still a pattern, right? And once again, if it was just random data, you could see the entropy moving. right? It's just there. And the more numbers I put in, the entropy is gonna maybe go up or down or whatever. If I just put like 111, and if we stop doing hashes, the entropy is just zero, right? Because it's just randomness. Now if I do A, nothing. If I do B, entropy is one, because like you have five A's and then you have five B's. That's very less randomness, right? But if I just do, random mashing, it's like, hey, probably something is, that look like English text or whatever. I'm not saying it will always confirm that it's English text, but as you can see, the lack of special characters, and it's like, hey, probably English text. And if I keep on doing escape characters, and if I actually just cut this, and if I paste it a lot of times, it's going to be like, hey, the entropy is still the same, because it's just copy pasting of the same characters. Really cool stuff. I know we just took a big sidetrack, but hey, that's what entropy is. I'm gonna check the messages now. Okay. All right. Give me a second. Give me a second. Another unrelated. Okay, that's it. Hackbar, Taylor Swift. Pouring all wishes of wishes seems a number. She needs to fire Jack. Adele, haha. How does the hash decryptor tool work? Ajay, there's no hash decryptor. Okay, that doesn't exist. Stop. If you're referring to cracksation, they're not decrypting the hash. Okay, all right. It's chat mode. Listen, very simple terms. You have some function. Okay, Mountain Dew, original password, for example. You put it through. Uh, let's say you put it through this Oreo. This is my hash function. You put Mountain Dew through Oreo, and on the other side, don't ask me why, I have a Pepsi. Okay, it got converted. So I don't have three hands, guys. I'm really sorry. Uh, Mountain Dew went through whatever was there, and it got converted into this, a Pepsi, right? Now you can't go back. You can't just take the Pepsi. You can't take it and you can't be like, hey, go back into Mountain Dew. Doesn't work. Hash is a one-way function, not reversible. Someone take a recording of this. I'm gonna put it on Instagram. You can't do that. But what you can do is you can go through as many as iterations of the Mountain Dew. Maybe you do Mountain Dew first, maybe then you do a different bottle first. Don't ask me why I have so many bottles. You can do another, bottle, and you can keep on trying that on and on and on, and you can go through literally millions and millions of different bottles, and every single time you will get a different thing. You will maybe get a Pepsi, you will maybe get a screen cleaner, whatever, right? But one of those million tries, because now you're just brute forcing, you're trying every single possible combination. And by mistake, maybe by chance, you emulate a Mountain Dew bottle. You don't know. Dew, did I say Dew? Mountain Dew, sorry. Mountain Dew bottle, by chance. You don't know if this is the actual password because you only have seen Pepsi. But because when you put it through the Oreo thingy, it's going to show Pepsi. And now you can compare Pepsi to the original hash which you had, you were like, hey, those both are the same things. And because, normally hashes do not have hash collision and it's a pretty rare chance, don't worry about it. For all intents and purposes, every single plain text, every single bottle of Mountain Dew gets its corresponding bottle of Pepsi. That's just how it works, right? It's one-on-one comparison, one on one and one directional function. So whenever you see Pepsi, this specific model, you can for sure confirm that the thing that it came from, which was this trial Mountain Dew, that was my original password. I didn't reverse the hash. I just tried out all the possible scenarios. That's it. Hash, one way function, not reversible. You're just trying all the brute forces. That's it. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Hopefully that makes sense. Now, when it comes to Crackstation and another websites, what's don't explode. What's gonna happen is Crackstation just has a really long list of already known hashes. So every single bottle of Mountain Dew, they know what is the corresponding Pepsi bottle for it. Dew, did I say Dew? Dew, Mountain Dew. They have a ready-made hash for it. It's just called a hash table, rainbow tables, whatever you want to call them, and that's it. They just have a really big database of pre-compiled hashes. That's why people mention that you should not keep a password which has been in a database or a breach database before. So yeah, cheers. Hopefully that makes sense. Okay, cool. So there is no decrypting, it's just brute force and comparing the output with value. Thank you. Thank you. Now you get it. Also, the person who's supposed to get it is not watching the live stream, but I'm gonna put it on YouTube. Cool. Please tell me someone caught it on Snapchat or whatever. Would be fun. Yeah. Okay, cool. Back to what we were discussing. I'm surprised. We are going on tangents and tangents today. Guys, come on, we have to wrap up the live stream. There are like 14 people still sitting, enjoying whatever the heck is just happening. Cool. Yeah, that was Cyber Chef. Use that instead of Hack Bar if you want. You know, Cyberfox, I can't find the implementation. I think it's just a fork of Firefox. Whatever. Verge, I'm just gonna stop this. Limitless, we already discussed this. Emulation Delta, doesn't matter. Let's get into our main topic. We're gonna come back to stuff that I'm missing. Don't worry. Is this fine, Janil? Is this fine? Is this zoomed enough? Is this okay? Huh? Can you see it, the screen? Guys, can you see the screen now? Hopefully you can. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to be mean. I'm sorry. Okay. I think it's just a Mountain Dew. All right. So Apple removes WhatsApp, Threads, Telegram, and Signal from the Chinese App Store. Why do we care about it? The reason is Apple themselves, they really pride themselves, talking about privacy. They have these hoardings. Like if you just go somewhere, there's this tagline, privacy. That's Apple, right? They lead you to believe that if you use an Apple product, you are like very private. You have like very high security and all. Once again, privacy and security completely two different things. Do not get them confused. But the point is, they claim that they are on your side. But what happens is when there's a specific government, an oppressive government, China, uh, what they do is they just they just said that, hey, national security concern. And listen, this is gonna guys, just say hi on Instagram because this is gonna go on Instagram. I'm gonna make a very controversial point. I want you guys to pay attention to what I'm saying. Okay, pay attention properly. If you wanna record this. I don't care, take few snapshot or whatever. Let's say a government, democratic government, totally nothing wrong. A government says, due to some privacy concerns and due to, national securities, I want you guys, guys mean Google Play Store, App Store, I want you guys to remove certain apps because they are not made in our country. I want you guys to remove these applications because they are a threat to national security. They are a threat to teenagers. It's causing an epidemic. It's stealing our data. We want all of this data to stay in India. I mean, in China, right? We don't want other applications which are not made in India. I mean, made in China, right? Does that seem familiar to you guys? Huh? Does that seem familiar to you guys when suddenly the government decided, hey, PUBG bad? Why? Well, it's a Chinese company. Is it? It's owned by Krafton, which I'm pretty sure is not Chinese. It's Korean. You know, Pretty racist of you to you know confuse China and Korea. And we are the same people who will get offended when the white people confuse Indians and Nepalis and Pakistanis. We are like, oh no, 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 Desi, I'm an Indian. No, I'm not Pakistani. No, 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 we look the same. And you might be like, oh, do we look the same? Yes. Have you ever seen like people out there like in London? If you have you ever seen a Pakistani person in London, or like you would think they are Indians, right? But we get pretty offended. Hmm? But Now the Chinese government is doing the same thing. Like, hey, WhatsApp needs to go, whatever, Telegram, Signal, whatever that needs to go away, and we're gonna use our own inbuilt solution. And isn't that what we tried to do before a few years? I'm just trying to connect the dots. The reason it's such, the reason I am, you know, kind of on the fence is because of the double standards that we as Indians have, the double standards that exist. Oh, you want to do made in India game? Do you not realize that on the name of made in India, the amount of nationalism is being taken, the amount of nationalism that is being used to sell products which benefit a private company. What do I mean by that? How many of you have heard the name of the game Fauji? FAUG. Do you think it's a coincidence? Do you think it's a fucking coincidence that PUBG and Fauji sounds the same, right? Once again, nothing against a specific anything. I'm not talking, I'm referring to the whole thing, the whole ecosystem together. Right. I believe Akshay Kumar went on to promote this Fauji game, which is like, suppose whatever proceeds you earn from it, it's supposed to go to the Indian soldiers. And the moment you said soldiers, you can't argue anymore, right? Hey, the proceeds go to Indian army. Yeah, whatever, you don't talk bad about Indian army because hey, stuff. Where are the reports? Where's the money? Hmm? Where's the donations going to Indian army? Does that happen? No. I don't think so. Private company benefited? Sure. Have you played 4G? I played it. I played it when it came out. Horrible. It doesn't work. There's no multiplayer, nothing. I was like, okay, that's fine. They're just coming out. It takes time. It takes time to develop. I played it after a year. Nothing. No development, nothing at all. No multiplayer, nothing at all. Doesn't work properly. After that, no optimization, nothing. They introduced a few features here and there. That's it. What's happening there? Hmm? Whatever. I completely sidetracked. Akshay Kumar, yeah, that was Akshay Kumar's game, more or less. Also, in the recent movie, Akshay Kumar calls. Once again, I don't remember what was the movie. If you guys have actually seen the movie, let me know. In a recent Bollywood movie, Akshay Kumar calls. Who was it? What's the actor? Uh, they call the actor, the side actor. Uh, I'm gonna search it before I mess up the things. Give me a second. Akshay Kumar calls new movie. Let's just see what was the movie. Uh, Bade Miyan Chote Miyan, I guess. Yeah, Chote Miyan. PUBG scene, I guess. That's what it. Yeah, he okay. Yeah, this was it. This was it. In the movie Bade Miyan Chote Miyan, he goes on. Yeah, Tiger Shroff. Yeah, that's the dude, the tiger. He goes on to tell Tiger Shroff's character that hey, you are playing PUBG, which is a Chinese game, and he calls him, I believe, anti-national or Deshdrohi or what's the word, uh, uh, um, a fraud or something like that. He calls him that, and then he says that hey, you should play Fauji. Have you seen that scene? Do you understand that now you're doing this nationalism? Wait, you guys couldn't see. Hold on, just a second. Yeah, this was the scene. This was the movie. Do you understand what you are doing? You are introducing politics inside movies. Oh, but hey, then again, that used to happen since years, right? Hey, we introduce politics inside movies or whatever. This is gonna get me into so much trouble. Whatever. Double standards is what I'll say. All right, double standards. Nothing against the government. Nothing against that. My issue is with private companies benefiting from this nationalism. Why? is the government. Was the entire point of democracy not by the people, for the people? Where does it mention that, hey, uh, Mukesh Ambani has to benefit from? Oh, I'm sorry, I shouldn't have said that, right? Mukesh Ambani, what's the other dude? Adani. Yeah. Why are they benefiting? What happens to the common person? Why? I know we are going into. I'm gonna stop before I get myself into trouble. That was the news, guys. You know, Apple banned a lot of apps because the government told them to do so. Apple has double standards. Trust me, it's a private company, it's a for-profit company, it's the world's most profiting company with $3 trillion net cap evaluation, whatever. Doesn't matter. They don't care about individual peoples. No one does. If you care about your privacy, see, you guys are expecting me to say, hey, get an Android. No, throw your phone away. Go away. Just go live a digital nomad life. That's it. There's no other solution. Okay, I'm gonna read the message from Light Yagami. I'm not sure where I stand on this, but Apple scans through your phone for child porn. But what about privacy? So they say that it happens on device. The C scan. I know what you're talking about. It happens on device. That's what they say. Uh, I- I'm pretty sure it still happens on device. There's just like you don't actually need to send something on the server. You can just do it locally. They're like hashes and all of that. It's pretty complicated. I'm not that I don't understand that very well, so I wouldn't comment on it, but I'm pretty sure it's just, a certain type of specific hash, and they compare every single image to that of a known database to actually search for, what child pornography might look like. And oh, I mentioned the term, the video is not, doesn't matter. This video is not going to show up in everyone's feed. So everyone make sure that you subscribe and share the live stream because there are certain words that YouTube does not like. And I mentioned the, word child pornography, even though we are talking in a productive manner about it, YouTube doesn't like it. Yeah, whatever, share the stream. So yeah, cool. I care about your privacy so I can blackmail you. Uh, are you threatening me? I'm pretty sure you mean like in a general manner, but yeah, cool. All right. Cool. Moving on. Yeah. Moving on to different topics and greener pastures is yeah, privacy. That's Apple. That's not. hmm Telegram recently. I know the live. Okay, listen, guys. The live stream is gonna go for a while. Everyone who's still here, I really appreciate it. React to some music albums. It will be good content. I can't play the music albums. That's the thing. I can't play it live. I can listen to it. In fact, I can do that right now, but I can't play the songs live on YouTube. Copyright issues. Well, I might do it. I might do a reaction. I mean, what? Okay, how about this? If there are still people watching the stream till the end, towards the end, the last 5 minutes, I'm gonna listen. Copyright, please. Yeah. But Atharva, that's not the point. What Light is trying to refer is he wants me to react to certain albums made by certain artists, and I can't do that. So, but I can listen to it and I can just react to it. As I was saying, don't interrupt me, guys. If there are enough people by the end of the stream, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna play the music just for myself in my ears, and maybe we'll talk about it. All right. I'm not that updated on the Taylor Swift thingy, but I have a few music recommendations. If you guys have some recommendations, we can do a back and forth. So, Light Yagami, be ready with some song recommendations. We might just do that today. Okay. Now, Telegram has this new feature slash whatever thingy, and no, please, good God, no, not Taylor Swift. Okay, pick something else. I am okay. Pick something else. That's cool. We can do a little bit of Linkin Park here and there, whatever. That's fine. I am myself more of a Coldplay guy, but hey, cool. Okay, people just dropped off the stream when I mentioned Taylor Swift. Okay. Telegram has this new feature where if you agree that hey, you will send OTPs on their behalf, they will give you Telegram premium for free. Now, that sounds like a good idea because now everyone's like, hey, we have data plans and now, we can just, send a lot of OTPs. Like I have a shit dozen tons of OTP validities and I don't use SMS anymore. So I can just use that and maybe Telegram will give me premium in return. Well, the thing is, if I am trying to log in into Telegram and if you are signed up for the service to get like a free Telegram premium account or like a subscription, you are now sending OTP to my number. The issue is you know my number and I also know your number. And Telegram does not take any responsibility for it. I can just harass you. I can just keep on texting you. I can just, take your number and I don't know, there's 10,000 different nefarious things I could do with it. Right? It's a privacy nightmare. You are doing peer to peer, but there's no anonymity. And even if you go through the terms and conditions, they do not take responsibility for it. So if you in the past few days have gotten the option which says, hey, might want to use, do you want to get Telegram premium for free, whatever, don't agree to it. You don't need Telegram premium. You don't. So yeah. Sunny Gandhi, Sunny, listen, next stream, not today. Okay, I'm gonna make sure this thing goes away next stream, not tonight. I'm not gonna sit and do that. I'm not gonna figure it out. That the quant thingy, I'm not gonna. It's a very simple thing. Firefox partners with Quant for a better web. So Quant is a search engine. It's a very privacy focused search engine. You can use it, and Firefox is partnering up with them. That's good for everything. I still do not know if they're gonna still keep Google as the default browser, but yeah, they are partnering up with Quant, which is good. Which is good. They should do that. Bitwarden are introducing passkeys, which is finally amazing feature. Guys, if you don't have a password manager, use Bitwarden. Bitwarden is free. I'm a paid user, but the free version is more than enough. Unlimited passwords, unlimited devices. The only reason I used to pay for it, now I've switched to 1Password, is because they give me two-factor authentication codes and passkeys, which are amazing. So Bitwarden really could not recommend this enough. Everyone needs a password manager. I know. Look, listen, there are types of people. We need YouTube mode for this. YouTube chatting. Listen, there are people who store their passwords in Google Keep, in WhatsApp, in Samsung Notes, in Xiaomi. God forbid if you save it in Xiaomi Notes, do not do that. Please, Xiaomi, don't have any Xiaomi apps on your phone. MI Notes, Xiaomi, MI. Don't, do not. You need a password manager. If you are the type of person who's like, hey, I don't save my passwords on the notes. Now, who does that? I just have one single password that I use everywhere. Please don't do that. Please do not do that. Why? The reason is that's horrible for your privacy, first of all. Second, get a password manager. Get a freaking password manager. It's free. Password managers, are they safe? Yes, they are safe. Depends on what you use. Bitwarden, open source, safe. Does they get like yearly reports and everything? Safe, tested, vetted by open source community all around the world. Safe, vetted by me. Personal choice. Have been a Bitwarden user since the last 4 years. I've been paying them money out of my own pocket. Trust me, it's good enough. Go for the free version. They will never ask you to go for premium. It's good. I just pay money because I could and I'd like to support the project. Okay. Bitwarden. Safe. Now, few things. The Bitwarden password should be a password that you have never used before. Now, do not tell me. So if your password is like, hey, dolphin at the rate 123, the Bitwarden password will be dolphin at the rate 1234. No. Create a unique passphrase. If you don't know what a passphrase is, passphrase just means an entire sentence or a collection of different words put together. It's not a password random stuff. No, it's like, oh, A, S. No. Okay. Passphrase. Also, people, if you think you are smart enough that, oh, on keyboard, I'm going to QWERTYUIOP. That's the most common password. Top 5. You are not smart. No. If you think, oh, you're gonna write your name flipped, mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. Not smart. Trust me. Been in cybersecurity a long time. Just don't do that. Get a password manager, randomly generate passwords. More than secure enough. Put it on all of your devices. Put it on your Chrome, on your browser, on Firefox, whatever, on your Android, iPhone, whatever. Do that. Simple. Thank you. That's it. Password manager, Bitwarden, get it. If you have enough money to spare, go for one password. That's it. Don't use NodePass. Don't use any of that shit. Bitwarden. That's it. That's what I trust. That's it. Ah, cool. I'm gonna read the chat now. Word file or Excel में भी save करते हैं sir. Yeah, I know. Horrible. Don't do that. That's not safe. That's not good. That's not encrypted. The point is your passwords are supposed to be encrypted. Don't do that. Why not Notes app? Aren't they safe though? No, they are not. Anyone can open them. They are not. They are not encrypted. Now, if you're like, hey, no, I have this thing called App Locker. No, it's not safe. And also it's not cross platform. You're missing out on so many things. It's just so stupid. Every single time you have to copy paste something, you have to go into the Notes app, you have to unlock it, you have to copy paste the individual passwords and then try to paste them. And now let's say if you are in some sort of an application which does not support multiple windows, or if it has like the focus type of thing, so the moment you go away from the app just goes away. Don't do that. Just please don't. Not secure. Short answer: Notes app not secure. WhatsApp chats not secure. Your password should never be in plain text, ever. Not even in your clipboard. You should never even copy your password. It should not be in the clipboard. By default, these password managers, Bitwarden, one password, what they make sure is even though you copy them, the first time you use, that's it. The clipboard, it cannot be accessed by other applications. Otherwise, it would be very easy for other malware or anything other on your phone to just access the clipboard to grab your passwords. Don't don't do that. Yeah. Okay. Back to recording mode. So passkeys are available. Also, let's no hold on. Another. This is for once again just Instagram content for cause why not? Passkeys are more secure than passwords. Passkeys generate a public key and a private key. The time you visit a website for the first time, they generate a public key and a private key. Private key stays with you. Public key stays with the website, and that private key is encrypted by your biometric information. Okay, and that's that's it. That's the point. You don't have to remember a password. And the thing is, passkeys are phishing proof. The reason being, if you go on a different website and the website has a different domain, the passkey that would be generated at that point, it would just not simply work there. There's no way to phish it. There's no way to take that private key, because your phone will never be able to do the handshake, because the handshake is dependent on the HTTPS certificate, which the fake website will never have. And even if it has an HTTPS, the phishing website, they can you can just buy an SSL certificate. The SSL certificate is not gonna match the original website. So they are different. So the passkey for Instagram.com will never work on a phishing site. Even if you are dumb enough to click on 10,000 links, go past 10,000 different, you know, warnings, you'll still be safe. It's idiot proof. If you get an option to save something as passkeys, please save it. Google has it, Instagram does not, Microsoft has it, Amazon has it, AWS has it. Just use passkeys. GitHub has it as well. Passkeys are the future. They will sync across your devices, probably. Use that. You can also use password alternatively, but the future is passkeys. Thank you for listening. Back to recording mode. I'm okay. This done, tech news done, and emulators on Android. Kind of done. Okay, so for emulation on Android, what I was referring to is you can just go to this specific website, which is just an open source project. You can just download it for your Android phone and just click on download and whatever. That's it. You can just download the free version and you can start playing games on it. That's That's literally it. You just have to import ROMs and everything, which I'm gonna leave it up to you guys on how to do it. I'm not gonna teach that because illegal stuff, but that's basically it. Yeah, double P, double S, double P. This is a PSP emulator. As I already mentioned, you can just use Open EMU for your MacBook, for your Windows, for your Linux, and they are good as well. That's it. Also, if you want to emulate PS2 and PS3, the application is called was it PS something RP? Yeah, it's called RPCS3. RPCS3. That is the PlayStation 3 emulator. So if you wanna, emulate PlayStation 3 games, now you'll have to go and get the BIOS from somewhere, you know. But you can do that as well. It's open source once again. You can do that, and the emulation is really good. Okay, you can play a lot of games here. Okay, I think it's fun. That is that. For I believe, what was the thing? PSR, PRS something. Let me just check my applications. For PS2 emulation, I prefer using what is it called? PCSX, PCSX. Yeah, this one. This is for PS2 emulation. You can just go through it, download it. It's in alpha. There's no stable release. You can download it, and now you can play PS2 games. The same way I was playing Devil May Cry, God Hand, WWE, all of that. You can just do that as well. The website seems to be down. I don't know why, but yeah, that's basically it. That's yeah. Out of context question. Hey, listen, Atharva. On this live stream, nothing is out of context. Everything is always going to be in context. Which is better, Llama 3 or Gemini 1.5 Pro? Llama 3, a lot of people are saying Llama 3 is much better than GPT-4. If you recently, I don't know if you guys got the update, but on Instagram and on WhatsApp, you can just use, Llama and Llama 3. And a lot of people are saying it's really good. I've personally, I got the update, I got the access. So that's why I have Hugging Chat open over here. And I have access to Llama 370 billion instruct model. I don't think I have. I used to have access to Gemini Pro, but it wasn't 1.5. I don't know. But yeah, Llama 3, it's good. It's smart. It's really, really, really smart. I can just say I am on a live stream, trying to test the capabilities of the AI models. Can you do a demonstration to showcase that you are better? Let's see. What a great opportunity. Option 1, conversational dialogue, Q&A session, creative writing, language translation, a challenge, word playing games, whatever, whatever. So let's just do, can we do option A, 1, whatever. Cool. I think it's good enough. I don't use LLMs that much anymore. The only reason I might use an LLM is because I want to get something done in a very short amount of time. Because let's say there's a lot of data and I want to put it into a specific JSON format, but there's no such tool for that. I would just ask LLM to do that. If there's a lot of data in a paragraph and I want it summarized, because I need that quickly done, and I don't have time to read it, that's what I use LLM for. I know a lot of people use it for coding. You guys know how I feel about that. I don't think you should, but that's okay. So yeah, hopefully that answers your question. I've been using Gemini 5, but for smart like Llama 2.7 is so much better than what. Yeah, Gemini has so far Gemini has been very, very, very okay. So I, I I had premium of that. I think it's just okay. Also, I think we moved the screen. Yeah, now the screen is proper. I think Gemini 5 is just, which Gemini 5, sorry, Gemini Pro, whatever it is. Also, the naming convention is horrible. Who names their model Gemini, Gemini Pro, and then just Gemini Ultra? it kind of it kind of makes you feel like you have a small, like a useless model, a medium model, and a high proper model. Like the pro version will get you ultra. No, the pro version will only get you pro. I think the naming scheme is really stupid. So yeah, I I, I don't know. Cool. All right. That's probably it. I think we have out of topics. Also, I've been speaking since the last 1 hour 40 minutes. So if anyone has any music to share, I'm gonna listen it live. I won't be able to play it for you guys, but I can listen. So if anyone wants to suggest some music, some artist that you want me to check out, I'll just check out like one song. Oh wait. Mm-mm-mm. I wanted to show you guys something. AI generated music. Oh, it's such a good. Yeah, it's gonna be good content. Hold on. Uh, it was in the news recently. What was it called? Uh, UDAI recently. It was in the news. Mm. Okay, Amazon Music has launched Maestro. That's a whole thing. That doesn't matter. UDIO. Yeah, that. Those people, they have created music. I'm gonna make sure. Let me just go into OBS. I think the screen capture is on. I'm gonna play some music. There's a lot of music. I'm gonna play something. Let me know if that is audible for you guys. I think it's audible. I'm gonna decrease this. That is AI generated. All of that. Is it not audible? Can you guys not hear the music? I'm gonna take something which has like lyrics, because it's so good. Let's take some country songs. Okay, all right. Give me a second. I'm gonna find some. Wow, I didn't. There might be some swearing here. Let's just go through that. Oh, there's lyrics, guys. These lyrics, they are amazing. I heard it on the Van show. This is just hear me out. It seems like a human. Let me know if it's audible.
I tell you fellas, I've been caught out doing something I really shouldn't. Gonna plead ignorance, gonna tell them about how if I'd have known better, I just wouldn't. Oh, when they say drinking turpentine ain't where it's at, insurance fraud is a federal crime. Well, I didn't know that. You're telling me now for the first time. It turns out I really shouldn't eat that bad, and Twitter ain't a legitimate pastime. Oh, I didn't know that. You're telling me now for the first time.
This is good stuff. Listen, I would actually listen to it on Android.
Well, look here, this is all news to me.
What else do you think this could possibly be?
I once was blind, but now I see. I can only offer you my guarantee. Oh, what you mean a lemon ain't the same as a lime, and work don't begin at 9:30. Well, I didn't know that. You're telling me now for the first time. What time? The liquor store usually open at, so I can't drive my Dodge Ram after a fifth of wine.
Okay, listen. I'm okay. We are having too much fun. I'm gonna sign in using my Google account. Guys, give me a prompt. Give me a prompt. and tell me what we can do, give me a prompt and maybe we can actually, okay, display name, sure, just give me a minute, just, yeah. Let's actually do this. Okay, give me a prompt, let's listen a music, let's hear out something. Come on, a song about something. Password. Sure, don't worry, I'm already logged in, doesn't matter. um let's do a song about password managers, a song about using password managers and why using Notes app for storing passwords is a horrible idea. For voices, I believe there was this there I forgot what it's called. There was another website for it. Okay, let's do this. Suggested tags. Do you want it to be a pop song? Let's do a pop song. Yeah. Let's make it pop. All right. It has to be a pop song. Do we want to have like a electric thingy? Maybe let's do um vocal. Sure. All right. That's fine. It can be both. Auto generate the lyrics. Let's see. I hope it's not gonna take time. It's just amazing music moments away. Let's listen to this and let's see what it does. I don't know why it says two creations. I just clicked on create once. House. What do you mean house? Oh, house maybe. Okay, ciphers of silence and ciphered hearts. What an amazing, beautiful name. I know, I know it's just a music service, but like, come on, guys. I don't know why it created two. I just create like once. While it's going on, we're gonna discover some other things that are going on. Shade of yesterday. Such. Okay, okay, I think it's listen. It's gone. We're gonna listen to ciphered hearts first. Okay. Or did it do different ones? I don't think so. No, I think you can just merge the categories. Let's listen.
Lock it down tight, lock it tight, lock it down tight, safe and sound. No more plain sight. Don't be so blind. Don't be so blind. Why don't you trust me? Don't be so blind. Why don't you trust me? Don't be so blind. Don't be so blind. And don't you love it? Hey, hey, online. I catch you ponder.
Okay. I mean, let's do ciphers of silence.
Behind locked screens, no simple words. Keep your secrets, keep your secrets. Keep your secrets, keep your secrets. And Christians keep not what
I
you
know, right?
heard. Keep it safer, keep it safer. Keep it safer, keep it safer.
We don't want stop. Okay. Okay. I am not sure if we could. It only gives me option to change the thing. Can we extend it? We can. We can add section after. We can write our own lyric. Okay, you know what? Hold on. Everyone, guys, just calm down. We're gonna be here on the live stream for like 15 or more minutes. I need you guys to calm down. I want you to write We're gonna use multiple different AIs now. It's gonna blow your mind, trust me. I want you to write lyrics about a pop song with chorus and everything. Um, the song is about using password managers to store. This is going on Instagram. I don't care. Password managers to store passwords and not and why using Notes app to store passwords is a bad idea. Let's see. Okay, okay. Listen, if it works, if the lyrics just works, I'm gonna use this. Okay. I used to think I was so smart storing all my passwords. Let's just copy all of this. All right. Let's see if it's good enough. And I think we might have to remove. I'm gonna start a new thing. Let's just instead of extending this one, we're gonna just reset the whole thing. Yeah. No, no, no. Uh, lyrics. Lyrics are here. Oh yeah, I mean it just needs 6 lines. I'm gonna remove certain parts. So let's just keep the first words in right now. And I'm gonna still stick to the old prompt, a song. Um, let's just I wanna I prefer closing the other tabs because I don't like the clutter. I know that's the point of art, but whatever. Uh, person song is about, yeah. Let's just use the same prompt. All right. I want it to be pop. All right. We'll make sure it's pop. Um, pop. And what's the manual mode? I also directly from the model without any prompt rewriting by default. Okay. So it's doing prompt rewriting. Do we want that? I don't think so. Hmm. We don't want it electric though. Let's do this. Create. Okay, it is generating two of them. I don't know why. It is generating two different songs. I don't know why. But we're gonna try to extend one of them, whatever we feel is good enough. And yeah. Okay, it says one monthly generation and one daily priority generation. I don't know what that means. The songs are good. I mean, they are good enough. Secure
I
password.
used to think I was so smart, storing all my passwords in my notes app from the start. But then I learned the hard way, it's not secure at all. My
Did you go clear
passwords
the-
were exposed, I felt like I'd fall. Passwords in my notes app from the
The
start.
highway.
But then I learned the hard way, it's not secure from.
The line, but then I learned that I'm listen. That that is difficult to replicate that note.
Passwords in my notes app from the start. But then I learned the hard way, it's not secure at all. My passwords were exposed, I felt like I'd fall.
Okay, listen. That high note and then that dip, that was impressive. We didn't ask it in the prompt to do that. That was good. So okay, good point, jazz. I wouldn't try jazz because then the lyrics kind of don't make sense. I'm gonna listen to the other one.
I used to think I was so smart, storing all my passwords in my notes app from the start. But then I learned the hard way, it's not secure at all. My passwords were exposed, I
okay, this song. Okay, I don't know if you guys have heard. So there are two songs that come to my head, which is "I Like Me Better," and then there's "Hey There, Delilah." They have this background guitar tune thingy, and then the dude is just, whoever the singer is, they're just singing the song. This gave me that vibes. But the first one, the Secure Heartbeat, I'm telling you, I think that was genius. I'm gonna extend. Hold on, we should extend the thing. Let's just get the chorus part. I don't think is it gonna understand that it's chorus? Is it gonna? I mean, it's a section. I am not sure if I put chorus there, is it gonna understand? Does it need? I think this is pure lyrics. That would it take the original prompt? It's still creating two different versions of it. This is good stuff. I don't know. We should have started. I'm gonna stop the sleep mode. We should have started our live stream with this. Okay, we have to explore more. Okay, I know it's like 12 midnight, and listen, if you guys have to drop off, it's completely all right. I'm gonna sit and I'm gonna stay on the live stream until this is like properly done. This is blowing my mind. Okay, Secure Heartbeat, external version one, version two. It's just two different versions. All right, we're gonna listen to both of them. I think this is absolutely genius. I think it's genius. It's an extension. Okay, let's listen to it. Let's listen to the whole thing.
I used to think I was so smart.
The first line, it reminds me. There are so many songs that are coming to my head. This one is "What's Up" by Four Non Blondes. That this is the song. Like it sounds very similar to that. Yeah.
Storing all my passwords in my notes app from the start. But then I learned the hard way, it's not secure at all. My passwords were exposed, I felt like I'd fall. Now I lock it down with a password manager. Tight,
It went towards wrong.
generating strong codes. Day and night, no more weak links, no more stress. My passwords are safe, I'm a pro, I confess.
It's going towards pop rock. That's not what I wanted. It shouldn't have gone towards pop rock, whatever. I'm gonna listen to this. This is good stuff. Song is not ready. What do you mean it's not ready? It is ready.
I use
Let's just skip to this. Okay,
Now I lock it down with a password manager tight, generating strong codes day and night, day and night. No more weak links, no more stress, no more stress. My passwords are safe, I'm a pro, I confess.
yeah, it went downhill. It went downhill pretty fast. That was good though. I think that was good. We could have done proper prompts. That was a horrible prompt thingy. We could have done proper prompts. This is good. This is the future. Listen, if you're not impressed by AI with like Chat GPT and everything, this is good stuff. That's okay. They are really good. I just want to listen to this.
In the great expanse of the concrete, breathing fumes, feeling the
Oh, they're so hot. Okay. Speed of it. Or you can do the lyrics like this. Okay, we can give it like verse and chorus and all of that. We can do that. I think it would understand it then.
A knight stands tall, fueled by noble's dream. His sword aloft, companion at his side. Eyes fixed on the horizon, where fate will ride.
Steel against steel, heart against fear, he marches forth.
Destiny drawing,
Oh, this is so similar to.
Spirit,
honor
he
and love.
fights unswerving.
This is some good stuff.
A sun.
I know we went completely off road. This is good stuff. I we should have I genuinely, these are my genuine expressions. This is me opening up. I just remembered that, hey, this exists. Um, damn, cool. If anyone has any song suggestions, I'm still up for it. Uh, I'm still up for you know doing like a song specifically to like react to a song or something if someone wants. We can do that, or we can just call it a night. I still think I could stay on for a while. I mean, who's gonna stop me? I'm an adult. It's a freaking Sunday tomorrow. So, huh. I want to discover more songs. Metal, hip hop, jazz. Jazz is just gonna be like, Dune the Broadway musical. Someone just created a lot of memes. Okay, that's funny. That's genuinely funny. Baby on board. I hate you with all your heart.
I won't ever call you sweetheart again. Even if you drove your car right off that overpass. Your headlights were like spotlights shining down over the city lights. I love the way you're set in your ways, winning over corpses with lines like I'll never change. But I'll make sure the chorus sticks in your head. Hey, hey, I'll say all the things you wish you would have said. Bang, bang goes the melody. If he's right for you, then you're so wrong for me.
That was a good one.
Yeah, I won't ever call you sweetheart again. Sweetheart again. Even if you drove your car right off the overpass.
Hold on. I'm so sorry to interrupt the music, but there is background music. Like there are background vocals. Like listen to this. He says, "I won't ever call you sweetheart again," and then back end there's an echo of their background people saying "sweetheart" again. That's so mind blowing. Like we don't think about music in these terms. Okay, I'm gonna play that part again.
Yeah, I won't ever call you sweetheart again. Sweetheart again. Even if you drove your car right off the overpass. I can't believe I made it this far. Wow. Without writing this song and telling everyone who you are. I hate you. I hate you with all your. I hate you with all your heart. But I'll make sure the chorus sticks in your head. Hey, hey. I'll say all the things you wish you would have said. Bang, bang goes the melody. If he's right for you, then you're so wrong for me.
That's guys, come on. This is impressive shit. just the lines. If he's right for you, then you are so wrong for, like, I'm having a chat GPT moment, like, with for the first time when the chat GPT was introduced and you use it for the first time and you realize, holy freaking shit, that song was really good. That was really good. I hate you with all your heart. I listen. That was amazing. I'm gonna listen to one more. I know you split a coffee on my rising sun goes. Keep it running. I don't know. Let's do Crater Lullaby. Okay, let's end with that. Let's end with this song. I don't know what it is. It's not a good song. Hold on, hold on. We have to end with a good song. We have to find something good. You know, hip hop, no metal, no country. Just let's just go to all time and let's just do this.
Guess we need some kind of introduction.
Let's listen to this and we end this. Sorry, chat, if I'm not focusing on the chat.
Perfect prompts to start your session. Hit the keys till it feels just right. Ah, yeah. For this track, the tags are flowing.
Okay, not metal.
Type
Not
them
metal.
in,
Moving on.
samples out of sight.
Moving on. Sorry.
Here we go. So our songs have got you moving. Beat the tap, you can't deny the groove.
I want a good song.
Oh
guys.
yeah, feels so good. Gotta rewind it
Electric
back.
Love.
Come on, baby, you better.
I'm sorry. This is just how I am. It seems like a good song, good lyrics. I'm a sucker for good lyrics, guys. So, Electric Love. I finished my Mountain Dew. I guess it's back to water. I'm gonna.
A human and AI in harmony in this electric love. We're both free.
Okay. I mean, yeah, cool. Okay, it wasn't as what I was expecting. I think the genre was completely wrong. It was classic rock ambient. Okay, I'm more of a pop person myself. Cool. Uh, yeah, that's it for today. For all the 7 people who decided to stick till the end, thank you so much for watching. I know it's a Saturday night. You could have spent doing it something else. You decided to be here on the live stream. That I'm not being sarcastic. Genuinely really appreciate for the people who stayed. Also the people who had to go and sleep. Totally understand it, guys. It's okay. Thank you for staying. If you still stayed and if you're still not subscribed, subscribe somewhere. Subscribe. We do live stream. We are regular. This is like the third live stream and we are still regular. There's a lot of cool content and we just hang out, you know, fun like the old times. So, yeah, that's it. Thank you. Thank you for watching. Good night. If anyone has any questions, if anyone wants to discuss more. Also, I'm thinking next time we bring on someone else to along with me on the live stream. If someone wants to be there on the live stream with me, and if you think you can, provide enough entertainment and a good back and forth, I would be more than happy to have you on my live stream. Let's discuss that. Hit me up. Instagram DMs, Telegram, WhatsApp, whatever contact me. Thank you for watching, and that's it. Aman.